Mimi kwa hii safari nilianza mwezi wa 6. Mwezi wa 6 ndio kalianza kukohoa non-stop. Ndio nikakapeleka wa hospitali Mama Ruse, mimi naishi Kayore.
Kalikuwa kauvipetu kadogo. After kwenda home, mama yangu akaona hiyo kauvimbi akaniambia nipeleke mtoto hospitali.
Alianza kufula hapa hivi, akaanza kufula. Nikampeleka hospitali ya kwetu ya Maragwa District Hospital. Akapigwa picha. Daktari alipompiga picha kwanza hakujua ni nini.
Ward 1E. More than 20 children aged between 5 and 13 years are gathered in a brightly colored room. Seated in tiny chairs, they joke and play games as they enjoy each other's company. This joy, however, belies the suffering deep inside each of these young ones. Most of them have been diagnosed with cancer of the eye, leg, or leukemia and are currently undergoing chemotherapy and radiotherapy. They stay alone at the wards without their parents, with nurses fitting into the shoes of parents besides caregivers.
We divide ourselves. The children are there, we bathe them. Because in this ward, the parents don't stay with the children. We are 20 nurses. And at every shift, you might get we are either 4 or 3. And sometimes when our nurses are not there, when we are hit most, then we can be 2 nurses on duty. But the job is demanding. Because the children we admit from 3 years to 13 years. And the 3 years, they are the most demanding children. Because when they are in pain, their parents are not there. So we have to act as their parents. Sometimes they will want you to carry them. You leave what you are doing and you carry that child until when he settles down.
Some of them have been abandoned by their parents due to financial constraints. Unlike other children who are out playing in the sun, to them, this is their home and their playing field. The nurses closely monitor their temperatures and give them medicine. These nurses don't have the words to explain what the children are going through.
And then sometimes you'll get parents who will bring children, then they abandon them. So we become like mothers or parents of this kid until when maybe God takes the child.
Jane Ochieng, who has worked at this ward for 8 years, says they have both sad and good experiences. Being the nurse in charge of Ward 1E, she says to them, service to these children is service to God.
Some children here, they have very bad wounds. Very bad wounds. They smell, and we don't want them to smell. If they smell, the other children will run away from them because of the smell. So you make sure that this child is comfortable, very comfortable. The wound must be clean. They have to be pain-free so that they can play with the others.
Sanford is one of our special patients. Despite the agony of a type of skin cancer taking a heavy toll on his eyes and ears, he is a jovial boy. Jane says their work is not easy.
Cancer affects all parts of our bodies. The most traumatizing one is the cancer for the skin because it disfigures the children. It makes him look like not a human being anymore. The child the other people become scared of him. Even the relatives. Maybe it's only the parents who are strong enough. Like the one we are having is 14 years, but he looks so small. It has disfigured his face. But when you are nursing that child, you have to nurse with a heart that you are nursing a human being, because it is really difficult, very, very difficult.
The children sometimes become very restless and do not want to take medicine. When parents do not visit often and the children feel lonely, the nurses are forced to sleep over. The therapy they undergo also leaves them in a lot of pain, and the nurses have to find ways of helping them cope and even entertain them.
Even if it is hard, but we have to put on a strong face. We have to encourage our children, even if we know that they will not make it. We have to encourage the parents. We have to encourage the children themselves, but mostly the parents, because the parents are the ones who know exactly what is going on. Children, they don't know about their diagnosis, but parents are the ones who knows. So here, we mostly do the counseling of the parents. Every Thursday, we have to counsel the parents.
Faith in a better tomorrow helps both patients and the nurses soldier on against the odds.
We live as per day. Do for me today. And for these children, when you come on duty, do your best for them for that particular time, because you might never know. If you don't do your best for them and tomorrow you don't get that child, you'll feel so bad. You'll feel like, I wish I loved this child and did my best. So here our motto is, do your best. Do your best for that particular day you are on duty.
In the meantime, Lilian Nyanchoka, who is 12 years now, hopes to go back to school soon.
I like to come better so that I can work like other children. When I grow up, I would like to become a surgeon. Then I like my dream to come true.
She says now she could be preparing to do a Kenya certificate of primary education.
Then I like to work so that my parents can be happy. Yeah. And then even the other children who are in the bed, I like even them to work one day, like Mbada, Njoroge. I like them to walk like other kids, so we can play together.
Time in school is indeed a gift for children with life-threatening diseases. From the moment a new life begins to saying goodbye to a loved one and all the stages in between, the remarkable differences nurses make cannot be taken lightly. These nurses knows all too well the pain and suffering these children are undergoing. It takes them the courage, determination and passion to take care of these children. All we can say is that these nurses are the unsung heroes. Brenda Kiprono reporting for Channel 1 News, Kenyatta National Hospital, Nairobi.